Hello and welcome back to Games of the Week, where we have 10 minutes or less to talk about. We have 10 minutes tops. We can do or less if we want to talk about whatever games we've been playing this week. And this week, as in not necessarily this week, but in the past, we have been playing Minesweeper. And by we, I mean me and Jan. Hello, Jan.
Hello, I am me.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm Jan. That's me.
yeah, we are Jan.
We are Jan. We are the collective Jan. Um, So what form of Minesweeper have you been playing most frequently on your phone?
So two really.
Yeah.
First one is Infinite Minesweeper.
Yes, yes, yes. That's the one I've been playing.
Yes, very big board, very big Minesweeper. Lots of mines to sweep.
Yes.
Uh, the second one, presumably you can talk about that one later. The second one is Philipix,
Mm.
which technically says it's Minesweeper, but really it's the object of the game is more to find the mines, not
Yeah.
to avoid them, but to actively click on them.
Yeah, I downloaded it, and for one, whenever I first started it, the tutorial didn't load, and I tried figuring it out on my own, and that
Oh,
didn't work. And thankfully, I
yeah,
was able to go and reactivate the tutorial again.
yeah.
It's a weird one.
It is a weird one. It's sort of like the multiple Picross apps, but
Yeah.
like using Minesweeper instead.
Yeah, that is what I thought. It's like, I know Jan said this was Minesweeper, but just looking at this, it kind of looks like Picross. But it's I guess it's like kind of a merge of both.
Yeah,
It does help that like the first one that you do is called stairs, which really helps you figure
yes,
out what the fuck you're
absolutely.
doing. So looking at the names of the thing can really be like, okay, I kind of get what shape I'm going for. So I'm understanding more how the rules work again.
Yeah, there's also the fact that the hint system is very forgiving.
Mm. I did turn on the it will tell you when it's wrong thing.
Ah, I honestly didn't know that was a setting. I just manually opened the hints to be like, oh, well,
Yeah.
and then I just click the fix errors button and go on my merry way.
Yeah, yeah. That's fair. I haven't messed with the hints yet, but it's like same effect basically.
Yeah.
So you're pretty deep into it. I've only played the first few. I just downloaded it like an hour ago.
Um, I mean, yeah, pretty deep into it. Like about 50,
Oh,
about 75 in, because
nice.
each of the like available ones at the start have 25 puzzles in them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I'm about halfway through the third one. So it's like 60 something.
Nice. Yeah, it's I think I'll stick to regular Minesweeper just because I have a harder time figuring
Fair.
out this, but
Yeah.
it is interesting, and I do like how forgiving it is with stuff, and it's not like ads every 2 seconds.
Yes, that's also extremely appreciated.
Um, Whereas Infinite Minesweeper, technically you can have no ads because
Mm,
it starts out with ads and then you can buy to get rid of ads. But
well, yeah.
if you fuck up a square, because Infinite Minesweeper is like it's still like it's not just like one giant board, it's a bunch of boards next to each other to make one uh infinite board.
Hmm.
And if you fuck up like one of the squares, you either have to pay gems or watch an ad in order to activate that square again, or you can solve every other square around it.
Yes. That's the one I prefer doing. Uh,
Yeah, but when you fuck up two in a row,
yeah. Well, actually, when you fuck up two in a row, it does just like add on more. But if you still fill the entire like border, uh, it's still um, if you fill in the entire border, they are still like uh, uh made available again.
oh well, like if they're like consecutive next to each other, they're not, right?
No, even then.
Oh, I thought I had done that, but maybe I haven't.
Yeah, no, it's just a massive. It just grows way bigger.
Right. Like I know the whole thing grows way bigger. I just didn't know like you could reactivate it. Like if you fuck up a board, that
Yeah.
board is locked until you do everything consecutive next to it. But if you
Hmm.
fuck up two consecutive next to each other, can you I don't you know what?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. The point is like you
Yes.
can do ads, you can do boards next to each other, or you can pay gems, which you find on the board, and then you can also pay money for. So like if you're good at Minesweeper, you don't need to worry about paying for anything or ads because there's other things you can use gems on, like different board colors, which I only recently figured out.
Oh. Now that said, it does also. I mean, you will still have to pay to remove the
Oh
ads.
yeah, to get rid of ads initially. I did that so early on. I keep forgetting to to mention it. Yes, you do still get ads unless you pay to get rid of them.
Yeah,
But
it
it
will
wasn't
periodically just go ad break, and
yeah, yeah. But it's still a lot of fun. Oh my god, Vincent, I can't play right now. I'm interrupting my 10 minutes, my limited time. But it's still good. I still really like it, and I'll go in there to just like just have like dozens of boards I can't touch without watching ads, and just like fuck it, we go forward.
yeah.
uh and with this limited amount of time, I do want to mention Dragon Sweeper, which doesn't super count because it
It's a
is a browser
browser
game,
game,
but it is also like made it to where you can play it on mobile. Like it works on the mobile
but what
browser,
is
but
a
it's just
browser game except a mobile for PC games?
right. Like I mean, that's how like adventure capitalism and a bunch of other games started out
Hmm.
as browser
Newgrounds, I
games
think.
initially. I just can't talk about Minesweeper without talking about the game that has been destroying my life. The it's Dragon Sweeper. It's on itch.io. It does have someone has made a fake mobile app, so do not get that. It is not by the same person. I should say that since I mentioned this on a mobile game podcast, is there is a fake one out there, but it is Minesweeper, except you are there are mines, but there are also like enemies you have to fight, and you have health, and there's like patterns that you have to recognize or scroll down and read the comments for other people to tell you what the patterns are, so then you can figure it out. And there are different achievements for like a board clear or for like certain pacifist esque runs, and the creator is like constantly updating it. Um, like usually just like in little bits. There hasn't been like a major update in a few days, but I don't know. It's a cool game, and I guess this is just our Minesweeper era.
Finally grown old. That's what happens.
Right. Like I used to it's so funny because I fucking hated Minesweeper. Like, in the early days, whenever you were waiting for the internet to connect and your computer to finish starting up, you would just like play the games already installed on Windows. And I tried out Minesweeper and Free Cell and everything, and Free Cell wasn't too bad. But
Hmm.
it was really all just pinball all the way down.
Yeah.
But Minesweeper good actually.
Hmm. Who'd have thunk?
Which Which do you prefer? Do you prefer Infinite Minesweeper or the Philippix?
Philippix. I honestly, Philippix is not Minesweeper. I know what it says, but it's not. Uh, but I honestly, I'm finding myself playing Philippix more,
Yeah.
and maybe that's just like recency bias because I've more recently downloaded Philippix than Infinite Minesweeper.
Hmm.
But like, no, I do find myself playing Philippix more.
Yeah. Maybe it's the nonogram pretty picture of it all. Like
Maybe
there's something to show for it in the end.
I do love a good nonogram.
Yeah, monograms are so good. I need to get back into those and find some good ones that aren't so ad and purchase heavy.
Yeah.
But anyway, we are basically out of time. Go play Minesweeper. All
Go
of them.
play
Any
Minesweeper.
Minesweeper.
This was
Uh
the moral.
yeah, we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.